things 24/7 to love. That's all you're getting from me. You find a lot of loving, you try it free. I bet that you live free, you're getting all that.
Shoreditch, London. A hub of creativity in the capital. And tonight at this gallery, art meets activism. For the last year, photojournalist Kerry Murray has been tirelessly documenting the UK freedom protests. He's put together a body of work capturing the spirit and soul of the UK freedom movement, and tonight his work is on show in here. The Face of Freedom exhibition wants to cement this moment in history for generations to come. It also hopes to paint an honest picture of the UK protest movement amid growing mainstream media censorship. It's Kerry Murray's first exhibition. He spent this year travelling to London, photographing weekend after weekend of rallies. It's been a lot of hard work, but he says he felt compelled to do it.
Well, March 2020 was a real turning point for me in terms of my worldview and what I saw wasn't stacking up in the news, and so I started to do some research and some investigation into this. I became aware that there were many, many more of me, people like me who thought the same thing and had noticed the same inconsistencies with the coronavirus story that we were being told. And it wasn't long before I started thinking, what can I do to support this movement? What can I do to contribute something to it? And so, for the past 20 years or so, I've always had a camera strapped fairly close to me. So I picked up the camera and I started doing what I think I do best.
I'm looking at pictures of rallies I've been to, most of them that are pictures I've been to, and it just brings back this, I remember what happened that day when I'm looking at it, and because, proud of what we've achieved so far, proud of all the people that are pictured here. But some of them, it makes me sad when I see children pictured at these rallies holding signs saying freedom. But it also reminds me what we're doing it for, so I think it's amazing work.
This is social history that we're all contributing to and taking part in. And, he gets right in there and gets great shots of all of this history that's being made, and this is important history. It's dangerous history, but it's very important as well. So these pictures, that are documented, will be looked back on in 10, 20 years' time.
I myself am a fashion designer and I create my outfits for all the marches, and I think it's amazing to put art together to express this message. I think art speaks for itself. You don't even need to speak when you wear something really fashionable and with amazing messages, and this is a way that touches people's heart in a more efficient way, I think.
The photos are amazing. I've met Kerry before, actually. We did some photos together, but for just having a look around, he's just captured everything so well. I'm going to have to buy something as well, I think, before I go.
Yeah, I think it is important. It's a way of communicating in another way. We need creativity in the movement. We need different ways to get through to people, to connect with them on an emotional level. So I think work like this, it really kind of, it bypasses the need for language. You've got it directly there to connect with and pick up on.
It's a real document of these incredible times in which we're living. It's nice to think that in 100 years from now, when people look back on 2020, 2021, and the events that took place, these stand as a permanent record of these momentous times that none of us ever expected, but we found ourselves thrown into, and we've been forced to react to them. But as we've had discussions about on a few occasions, all of us involved in this movement were born for this. This is the moment of our lives. This is why we came here. And it took many of us a long time to realise that this is the case. Certainly did with me. But this is why we're here, to play our part in these unprecedented times.
It's just so amazing because it just brings back loads of memories. And we were looking at them and sort of seeing who we could find that we knew or we recognised, and that was really nice. And it just yeah, it was just the memories, I think, of being there and remembering the different, because all the marches were a little bit different, and where we ended up afterwards and that kind of thing. So, yeah, it was really good. I really liked it. And we were saying they're so beautiful because they're proper photographs. They're not just digital ones that are taken, you know, with a phone. They're actual, you can tell they're taken properly. So that makes all the difference to the photographs.
His pictures simultaneously capture the energy and emotion of the rallies and documents the strength and determination of those fighting government measures. They show people from all walks of life united. And tonight, many of those people are here. Whether celebrity or civilian, everyone here this evening has played their part in bringing this exhibition to life. After Faces of Freedom is over, Kerry is planning a book of portraits of key players in the freedom movement. People that, like him, are standing up for freedom for generations to come. Jemma Cooper, right now, Shoreditch in London.